hope everybody is well during this pandemic. And yeah, I agree with previous speakers with that AI is helping fighting COVID. And we see a lot of cases, especially in China, we are using AI in hospitals and in public health sectors to fight with the COVID pandemic. And especially we are seeing the trend of AI and HPC are converging, especially the new applications are using AI capabilities to solve the traditional supercomputer problems. However, this will present a lot of challenges for our computing architecture. I will think from the fundamental technology part that for solving those kind of huge challenges of computing requirements, which will require that we reorganize the fundamental computing architecture, especially from the processing elements part, because the AI processing pattern is different. We see that AI, especially deep learning, require different processing pattern with the traditional supercomputers. And the traditional supercomputers is designed for massively parallel processing architecture. However, AI, especially deep learning, is a tensor processing. And those kind of different processing requirements will dramatically change our supercomputers architecture. And at Huawei, especially in industrial, we are redesign the whole processing architecture from scratch up. And we can see that we are using a different processing cores with traditional CPUs to build our AI supercomputers. And those will require a lot of investment. And also the processing software stack and algorithms and runtimes, compilers, debuggers, all the tools will be rebuilt. And this will help the industry and also the academia and researchers to facilitate their AI researches. So, and we can see not only the supercomputers, but we see the cloud with AI. And because we are using the cloud capabilities to process supercomputer problems, and also the fusion of cloud computing and AI computing and supercomputer. And we see those kind of trends in technology. Also, we see the collaboration between cloud computing and edge computing, because if AI wants to help improve our industry and society, we need to put AI computing capacities to edge computing environment. And this will dramatically change the society. And we see that we can use robotics to help moving goods during the pandemic instead of using people to avoid contacting each other. And this will help a lot of fields. And also the privacy. And we see AI is a new technology, and we can, because there are lots of data involved, and this will raise the risks of the privacy problem. So we need to use the technologies to protect the privacy and also the safety of our data. And we are developing different technologies for those kind of targets. For example, we are using encryptions and also the privacy protection technologies for trusted platforms, and also other technologies for helping to protect the data privacy. And also we require standards, because there will be different data formats and data streams and algorithms and even processing architectures. We need a unified standard for interoperability and collaboration between different sectors. And also, we think there will be more investments for AI applications with supercomputing. because we see the trend of AI merging with supercomputing, and we urging that different sectors who will invest more in these fields. And as long as we invest more in these fields, and this will help to improve the researches on AI using supercomputer capacities. Also, worthwhile, we can use AI to solve supercomputer problems. And we see AI is the next exascale for supercomputing. And we see it is not the trend, it is the reality right now. And we see different countries are investing in this sector very heavily. And not only the US, but also China and the European. And so we will see that AI together with supercomputing will create a new era for computing technologies. And in the industries, we are developing all those kind of new technologies for supporting those trends. And so we believe that AI with emerging supercomputer technologies will bring a new, better world together. Thank you.